Okay, you see, Thursday is golden yellow. For me, Tuesday is like a lemon yellow.
Thursday's green.
Yeah. You see, and this is where it sort of dissolves into one of those arguments that never ends.
Hi, my name's Laura Thompson.
Hi, my name's Sarah Thompson.
And we're synaesthetes.
For a synaesthete, I mean, they usually have had synaesthesia ever since they can remember, and so it's not regarded as something unusual. And they really often don't realize that not everyone is experiencing things this way, and it's nothing worth commenting on. It's like when we see a green object and we perceive green. When they see the letter C and they perceive green, it's just as usual for them. We're getting some kind of input like sound, but it's producing this weird, unusual output like color. And synaesthesia is just that. It's just the different combinations of unusual outputs for different inputs. So many different combinations have been documented, like at least 35 different types. There are some kinds that are more rare, but the most common one is called color graphemic synaesthesia, where the sight of letters or numbers produce this color association.
What happens for me is I hear a sound, or I see a letter, and there's just a colour in my brain. Sometimes I see the letter with the colour on it, you know, it's like a reddish pink M or something like that, or sometimes I just get a general sense of a colour.
Ears are kind of a Thursday yellow.
Oh.
But then your Thursday's green, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that wouldn't make much sense to you.
Ferdinand de Saussure was a Swiss linguist. He wrote that linguistic signs, for instance words, are intrinsically arbitrary. For example, this word and this sound do not intrinsically equal an expression of affirmation. On the other hand, Wolfgang Kohler was a German psychologist whose work aimed to prove that certain human links in perception were intrinsic, or in other words, perhaps all of us possess a small element of synaesthesia. To test this theory, we had our friends at the Institute of Science try out one of Kohler's experiments.
Ernest Hasselhoff, PhD. I propose to you 2 names and 2 shapes. The names are Booba and Kiki. The shapes are thus. Which is which? Which is which? I ask you, which is which? Now, there is no right answer to this, because we want to know your opinion. So basically, which one do you think is Booba and which one do you think is Kiki?
That one is Booba and that one is Kiki.
Booba and Kiki, yeah.
Booba and Kiki. Booba and Kiki.
Booba. Kiki.
That one looks like
Kiki. Just like
Yeah.
Kiki,
Like you are
like a
just
chatty.
I don't know, it just Booba sounds more curvy.
Not having studied the medical phenomenon myself, I'm not sure whether there's kind of a line you cross at which point you're considered a synaesthete, but there are different types of synaesthesia, and I'm sure there's different degrees of it as well.
So the main way to determine whether someone has synaesthesia is to check for reliability over a long period of time. We have a network of sponges that get placed over your scalp, and the one we have, there's I think 135 different electrodes, and this is connected up to a wire, and it measures changes in the electrical field caused